What do you think initially Putin wanted to do? Miscalculations, misreading of the maps aside, what did he want?
Well, I think we have a pretty clear picture of what he wanted in the demands that he made many weeks before the war actually started, when he put forward the proposed agreement and essentially called for a change of government in Ukraine, for Ukraine to abjure ever becoming a member of NATO, and for NATO to move its lines back to where they stood in 1997. And those were sort of his positions, and I think that those still, he's clearly failed in those aspirations. But I think ultimately what he is about, as I've written, is not about reestablishing the Soviet Union, but initially, at least, going back to what was called Ruski Mir, the Russian world, which is essentially the Slavic core of the old Soviet Union. So Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. And I think he wants a more integrated, cohesive state comprising of those three entities. The rest, what the Russians would call the near abroad, the other former Soviet states, republics in Central Asia and the Baltic states and so on. I think in that near abroad, he would like to have predominant influence and have them essentially take a knee or bend a knee to Russia's aspirations and Russia's policies. So I think that beginning with his essay that he wrote, if you want to call it that, a year ago last summer, about Ukraine not being a country, going through the history, his version of the history, is pretty clear that he thinks that Ukraine has to be a part of Russia, and I think that continues to be his aspiration.